Hey y'all, it is Thursday night. Scandal review is uploading, so I will now do Mary Mary. I'm not really sure how many episodes we have left of Mary Mary. This is season 3, episode 8. I'm just gonna get into it. Sorry if I look tired. Now, this is what's on my nails at the moment, but I will be doing a video about my nails after I do this. Now, okay, I'm just gonna skip around as I always do, just to the stuff that really stuck out on me. Number one, we do see that Mary Mary has to do the Cinderella ball, and Tina, is not, up to do it. So Erica's gonna do it, and she asks Gugu and Shantae. Shantae, I think she pronounced it. Sometimes sound like she was saying Shantae. Sometimes sound like she was saying Shantae. So, I like to pronounce people's name right. Okay. They both was like, kind of giving her the side eye a little bit when she asked them. Which, in the end, personally, I don't, like, the sister didn't do bad. I'm not going to say she did bad because I don't think she did bad. Which, the sister, Shantae, she looks more like Tina. Which, am I the only one? Have they ever showed her? I've never seen her. And I was like, well, where's this girl coming from? Why she ain't never been on the show? But, Erica was pretty much like, well, you lead praise and worship at the church, talking to the little sister, and she like, you can do it. Well, some people are, very good, like in a church environment, and they're not necessarily, they may not necessarily want to be in a room like outside, like a room full of people, like strangers, because if you go to a church, like a good church, it's like, it's more of a home feeling, like you feel like this is my family in Christ, so, you're more comfortable to sing in front of them and stuff. So, but like I said, I don't think she did bad. However, I feel like it was a difficult situation for her because Tina, I'm sorry, I done said this on another video. To me, Tina sings the best to me. Like, Erica has a beautiful voice, but Tina got that soul-filled voice. Like, Tina has a traditional gospel type voice. And that's hard for somebody to stand. Those are big shoes for somebody to stand in. So, I was just like, yeah, Erica, I don't really think you should have pushed this hard, I feel like maybe you should have possibly talked more to Tina to see if it was something, you could talk her into doing it. But, but they did it. Everything was fine. They got a standing ovation. So she didn't do bad. I'm not saying she did bad, but, and then she was at one point, she was crying. And I was just like, yeah, this is a kind of awkward situation for her. And maybe that explains why she really hasn't been on the show. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've never seen her. Because not everybody wants to be in front of a camera. So, okay. Yeah, it's not a whole lot. We do see that Warren. Okay. I have said this the entire season. I have said this. I'm just not for Warren. I'm not. So his attitude this season is just bad. He really has a bad attitude, and I'm just not here for him. I'm sorry, and I'm not the only one because so many people tweet negative things, about him. It's like when he come on, it's kind of like, yeah, Teddy cheated, but it's just like the men, the husbands, like, I don't know, y'all. I'm not feeling Warren whatsoever. I'm really not. I don't like his attitude. I don't know. I just don't like his attitude at all. Because I feel like he really pushed to have her come out with this solo album, the solo song, which, as we know, this was last year. They did get the album out and everything. The album is doing good, but still, it's almost like you pressed and you pressed and you pressed and you pushed and said, oh, you need to have a solo career. But it's like now that she's doing it, it almost has the vibe of it's not really a priority to him, kind of. That's the vibe it comes off now. And then when he has a meeting with her new manager, it's almost like Warren is one of them type dudes them type guys that have to show their manliness or something, because why is it just, I don't know, maybe it's me, y'all, and maybe I'm wrong, but why does he seem so confrontational at times with men that have some form of authority, like managers? Because at one point I was with him when he would, say something to Mitch about yelling and all this and stuff. But at other times, it's kind of like, why are you being so confrontational? And tonight was one of those episodes, one of those, situations where I felt like he was being confrontational a little bit to her new manager. Which, okay, y'all, maybe I'm the only one caught it. No, I know I'm not, because I saw somebody else tweet this. But if y'all caught it when they had that little part where Erica took the little girls to meet mindless behavior. First of all, it was more of them in the group at one point. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. They came out when I was already grown. I was already in my 20s. I was already in my mid to upper 20s when mindless behavior came out. So, couldn't tell you not one of their songs, but I know it was more of them, because mindless behavior used to be on, they have been on Tamar and Vince, because Vincent the Herbert was their manager at one point. And Erica was like, she took the girls to see them, which it was so cute. They got all excited. That was real cute. But she took the girls to see mindless behavior, and she was like, her manager is also their manager. And I'm just like, I started to look it up, but I don't follow the group no way, so I didn't. So, if you follow them, maybe look it up, because at one point Vince was their manager, and at one point it was more of them. It was like 4 of them, and they only showed 3. So like I said, I don't know. I don't follow the group, but I'll just put that out there. Now, we do see Teddy. He comes to talk to Erica about everything, and she's like, I love you, but I really want to just punch you in the face right now. The human in me wants to punch you in the face. Which, I understood where she was coming from. I still get that vibe from Teddy. Like, I'm called. If I wasn't ever called, I wouldn't have never told. Like, I'm sorry. I just get that vibe. Now, Tina's not on the whole episode. She talks on the phone, to Erica, for a little while. But, like, as far as in person, she doesn't come until, like, the last 5 minutes of the episode. And, of course, she wants to see her kids and the baby. And, she's, Erica and their mom, Honey, she's there. And Tina is, like, pretty much like, yeah, we gonna separate. Because I skipped one thing she did say that Erica, when she was on the phone, which I wrote this down, she said, I don't know if I want this. When she on the phone, she was like, I don't know if what I want. Maybe this is not God's will. Maybe God got a actual good husband for me, and not this trash of a husband I got. I said, Lord, Tina, you was just giving it to me. Y'all, I'm so tired. Now another line that she said, which I was like, yeah, Tina, I understand where you're coming from. She said that when she was, by herself and she was evaluating things, she said, God, I know you can fix she said, you can fix anything, God, but I don't want you to fix this right now. And I understood what she was saying. Have you ever been in a situation where like I said last week, sometimes it's good for you to let stuff out. Sometimes it's good for you to cry stuff out. Sometimes emotions are good. You know, sometimes going through something, you know, like any pastor will tell you, there you can't have a testimony until you have a test. And this is pretty much her test. This is the test of her. This is the test of her marriage. And pretty much, in my opinion, what I took from her saying, you can fix anything, Lord, but I don't want you to fix this right now. Meaning, we both have some things we need to work on. Because she has done interviews after the Ebony interview. After that, once she found out everything, she's done interviews saying that she takes some of the blame, like fairly recently, to her, you know, him cheating and stuff. She takes some of the blame because she knows she was not there like she could have been. And it's pretty much like, I'm looking at it like, okay, he has a lot of stuff that he needs to work on. He needs some counseling. He needs something. And if I kind of feel like what she's saying is, Lord, I know you could fix it, but don't fix it right now. Like, don't fix it so quickly. Because if you fix it quickly, maybe he won't understand the seriousness of the situation if it's fixed quickly. Maybe he won't understand. And by him not understanding, maybe he'll feel like later on down the line he can do it again. But if he sees that, no, this woman means business, my family is gone, I have hit rock bottom as far as my family is concerned, you know, maybe that'll get him to change his ways. I'm not sure. But when she said, you know, you can fix anything, but I don't want you to fix right now, like, I was with her on that. I understood where she was coming from. And one last thing, you know, when Teddy is talking to Erica, and he's like, yeah, the first 5 years of our marriage, mind y'all, they've been like married, I think, for 12 years. So it ain't like they been married for 7 years. And he talking about, oh, the first 5 years, like, y'all been married a long time. He's like, our first 5 years, we were so happy. Then she started touring, and she started doing this, she started doing that, and she was gone. I'm sorry, y'all, but those are excuses. I mean, I'm a military wife. I'm an army wife. You know, it's times when my husband is gone, or you know, perfect example. You know, my husband was gone. Basic training, AIT, stuff like that. Just because he was gone, don't mean, oh, I want to go out and party or do something that may be disrespecting my marriage. So as far as Teddy talking about, you're talking about, oh, well, she was gone and blah, blah, blah. Y'all, that was an excuse to me. Plain and simple. Though everything he was telling Erica as far as why, it was just an excuse. And him talking about this weight lifted and all this stuff, Erica was like, yeah, the weight was lifted off you and was dropped on her head. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get a good vibe from him. Like I have said, even in this video, I just get a vibe of, if I wouldn't have got caught, I'll still be doing what I'm doing. And you know, at the end, we see him leaving. We see him walking out the house and all that. But, yeah, I feel like it's going to take a whole lot more than what's going on right now for him to wake up. But, y'all, that was my review. It wasn't, honestly, it really wasn't a whole lot. I mean, this whole season is a lot to talk about just with the marriage stuff. So to be honest, for me, I know it's kind of bad to say it, but in a lot of ways, the marital stuff and the stuff with Mitch really has carried the season. I mean, to me. But y'all, I do thank y'all for watching. Now I'm about to talk about my nails on another video.